Howdy, 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 howdy. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Phoenix Wright Justice for All. How's everybody doing? I hope all of you are having a wonderful night, day, wherever you are so far. Let's continue on with Justice for All. I'm very curious to see how this is going to go on. Oh yeah, I was saving. Apparently, I forgot to... This Switch has been in sleep mode since the last Ace Attorney stream, so I didn't turn off the game. So this has been on this game this whole time, so luckily I didn't have to start it up, it was just here the whole time. Alright. It's past 9 PM already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya. These things take time. I'd say probably not. Ah, Pixels, you're 2 minutes late. But everyone, my window got fixed. I got a new window now. That's deserving of 2 minutes late, right? The window's not broken anymore. The shards of glass are gone. And if we can win a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be A-okay, just like my window. You're right. Oh, poor Burley, I want to cry for you. You never turn off your Switch? No, the thing is, it was in sleep mode, but I didn't get out the game. It was stuck on plane this whole time. That's the thing. So the real person who killed Mr. Kurita was that assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right? And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of that. But if that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who was his client? You mean, who asked for the murder? That person didn't wanted to dirty their own hands in blood, but whoever this client is, they're still a killer. So that means if I hired an assassin to get somebody for me, I'm still a killer no matter what. So remember, if there's an assassin in my name, I'm still a killer. Who? Who could have hired the assassin? Do you think it was Miss Andrews? Pearl knows too much. She's 8. Wait, how old is Pearl, though? She's 8, and she's seen so much happen, though. Remember the second case when we saw her and the worst thing she's done was break a vase? An urn? And in here, she's seen everything. She has seen so much. I feel so sorry for her, though. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself? For extra credit. But if Ms. Andrews wasn't the client, then... No, it can't be. Matt on guard himself? If Mr. On Guard really did hire the assassin, then he's not innocent at all. Far from it, he will be guilty of the crime. But it can't be him, right? I mean, when we first talked with him... Mr. On Guard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Kurita? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone and that includes Juan Kurita, okay? But if we ask, did you hire an assassin? I'm pretty sure all the locks are gonna come out his chest, burst out like that. I didn't see any psych locks that time. Actually, that reminds me. Did you remember something, Mr. Nick? He didn't kill Juan. Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. So what is this interesting thing? Oh, that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Jammin' Ninja this year. And if he lost the Grand Prix, he was gonna make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Ooh, I love this gossip. Gossip is so good. What is the secret? I don't know yet, but for now let's think about it this way. Mr. Kurita was going to reveal this secret. That means Mr. On Guard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Kurita silenced. Silence! Silence Juan! Silence Brand! Which means we have to meet with Mr. On Guard. There's no way around it now. We gotta go see him right now. Hold on, we're in the hallway. Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick? Yeah, it's past 9 already. But we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of this secret Mr. Kurita held about Mr. Ungard, and Ms. Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight. But aren't visiting hours over at the center? Oh, I'm sure we'll think of something, Pearls. We'll break them out, and then we ask the questions, right everyone? Is that how we do it? That's how we do it. We break them out, ask questions later. Oh, is she gonna shoot me again? Hey, wait! What is it, whippersnapper? All I know is nothing that has anything to do with you is ever good. Like, just now I was handed a strange device for who knows what reason. And I was told to use it to search the whole hotel. That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one Gumshoe made. His little kindergarten project. I don't know, and frankly, I don't care. But the request came from Megipoo, so... Hey Alex, welcome to the stream, what's going on with you? Edgeworth? And he said... in her voice, if you feel angry, direct your anger at that unsophisticated lawyer. So I'm gonna feel free to direct all my anger towards you. Gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are. Oh boy. This is absolutely top secret, so you had better keep it to yourselves. I heard they found a spy camera hidden in one of those presents. Oh, very interesting. I'm sure it was, you know, it was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? Old bag, older bag, oldest bag. Dude, I don't want to know oldest bag. It's just old bag, but older and older, like... This is my sister, older bag, and my older sister, oldest bag. Also the elder, grand bag. Grand bag! It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going around my dear Juan. Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have some reason for getting close to Mr. Kurita. I'll let you in on another secret, youngin. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl. The nerve of some people. Spying on people all by herself. Oldester bag. Ew, oldster bag. By the way, everybody, how's the audio? Is the audio okay for everybody? As if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too. Wow, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I bet that it's nothing good. But I didn't say anything. They can read my mind, that's the thing. So you want to know about Juan and that manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two. Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I've heard. That manager? What are you talking about? You don't know? That manager woman Juan had. The bag gets older and older. I don't want to know about a bag who's older and older. Oh, you're talking about Miss Impax. Miss Andrews' mentor, right? Yes, that's the one. That's the Celeste girl. She was supposed to get married, you know. Married? You mean to Mr. Kurita? Oh, really? You young kids today don't know anything, do you? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after their marriage announcement. Pixel, when are you going to Mixer? I'm going to Mixer 3 days after their marriage announcement, okay? So whatever year the marriage announcement happens, 3 days after that I'll be on Mixer, okay? I die on Twitch, 3 days later I'm on Mixer. It's an amazing thing. Hold on, I gotta make my freaking head look right. Why does my head look so weird? I gotta look good with the sloth head, right? What and, why would Miss Impax want to kill herself? She was gonna get married! Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan. What? But they were gonna get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage. Is that true? It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why did he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately. I see. That night after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself. How terrible. I wonder what happened between those two. Same here, I guess we're all good here. Man, did this get depressing quick. On that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. It looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Which means it's time to go to the living room. Nah, we don't need to go to no stinking living room. It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective is here. Well, he's out there with that camera asking around all the electronics stores. Then I'll make some salad for him for dinner. It looks like Pearls really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us. Mr. Nick? Huh? Yeah? Where is the lettuce? I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before. The heck's a lettuce? The heck's a salad? The heck's exercise? Oh, I guess I have to give up on making a salad then. Stop! This game just gets more and more sad right here. Shani, thanks for that on the sad time that we can't make a salad for Mr. Scruffy Detective. What's a salad? You know, it's like a Krabby Patty, but without the patty, without the buns, just the lettuce and tomato. And no cheese. That's a salad. Salad. That's what we need. We need salad, everybody. Get some salad. Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. Wait. I know the perfect substitute for lettuce. We eat Charlie. We're gonna eat the plant, everybody. Grab your forks, everybody. We're eating the plant. We're not gonna eat the plant. Don't worry about that. We're not eating the plant. Pixel didn't buy lettuce. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk with Mr. On Guard tonight. How am I doing today? I'm doing fantastic today. Thank you for asking. Today was pretty slow, but you know, all good in the neighborhood. Even though I don't know how the neighborhood is, but I'm doing alright. How's everybody? How are all of you doing? Tell me how all of you are doing. How's your Tuesday going? Isn't what we have to ask very important? You mean salad comes with cheese sometimes? Salad also comes with chicken and berries. I know, because I went to Wendy's. I'm not sponsored by Wendy's. Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. You have a cold sore, so you're in pain. Aw, Shani, I hope you feel better soon. Feel better soon. Don't feel in pain anymore. Take some Tylenol and whatever that takes care of cold sores. I'm not really sure. I'm not a doctor. I'm sorry. Pixel, is that you being unhealthy? No. I have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, it does. I wonder if something happened. You're Mr. On Guard's lawyer, right? Oh man, sucking that much through the straw really hurts my chest. Wow. I went in on that. Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness. A decisive witness? You mean for the On Guard case? We're taking the witness's statement right now. Gotta hand it to Mr. Edgeworth. What's Edgeworth up to now? Wait, who is this witness? I think you know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer. Mr. Nick? It's almost as if you shouldn't do that. I wonder why. Your day is good, Pixel Dog, but you try to open the wrong locker. Stuff like that happens all the time. Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something. He did? Even though visiting hours are long over at the center, he wanted me to grant you special permission, so there you go. Wait, what? I've already called them so they know. Go on, go talk to your heart's content. Thank you very much. This is such good news, Mr. Nick. Go talk to your heart's content? It sounds like the police are pretty sure they have tomorrow's trial in the bag. You know what that means? We get to talk to Mr. On Guard at night. But wait, I have one huge question here. It's supposed to be like after 9 o'clock, right? Why? Oh, whoops. Why is it still daytime outside if it's 9 p.m. or something? It's supposed to be night. It's like 9 or 10 p.m. It's like daybreak outside. What's going on here? Is the sun on 24/7? I'm sure they must have transferred Miss Andrews' pier by now. So that means that both Mr. Ungard and Miss Andrews are in this detention center. Gonna save just in case. Ow! I burnt my hand! At night. Let's go talk to Matt Ungardo. Bring him out here. Night machine broke out. Fly! Look! Did I get it? Oh! Gotcha! Ew! Bug machine broke too, come on! Now I gotta use some sanitizer to sanitize my hands. Disgusting! Oh, rip fly. The fly is gone, yeah! Yeah, yeah! Dude, it's Mr. Wright! I hope you can get me off the hook tomorrow. I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin, and that the assassin's client is this man, Matt Ungard. What's wrong? Mr. Ungard, there is something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kinda different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer self, dude. It's because I grew in these past 1 days. Alright, about the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah. I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Ooh. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is? Please? Oh, wait. How many locks? 5 locks? 5 locks? Mr. Nick, don't tell me. Psych locks. You said a secret, right? But I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude? 5 locks. Jeez. Did you know about Miss Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship? Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know any of the details if that's what you mean. 5, count them, 5 locks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life. Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Hey, Delton, what's going on? Rainbow Poppers all the way! Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager, and Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste and Pax a suicide note from him. Celeste, does that jog any memories? Come on, no locks. Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Wait, it depends. What kind of pizza does Ungard eat? Is he a Domino's guy? A Papa John's guy? Is he a Pizza Hut guy? Domino's? Papa John's? He has no reception. Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is it a kind of pea, like green peas? Let's go eat one later, okay? Oh, I got cut off by the pizza dude at the shop. That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. Ungard. Are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? Do I have to present something else? I don't know. Let me show this. About this person. He's your butler, Mr. Doe, right? We met him at your mansion. Oh, yes, that's right. He's a pretty cool dude who can do a lot of things. He takes real good care of me by killing everybody else. Mr. Ungard? Dude, I know I asked you to be my lawyer and all, but I don't think I have to tell you anything and everything. Celeste brings up a dark note. It just means I don't have to tell you anything and everything, dude. Now without my lawyer, I am your lawyer. What about Adrian? I don't get it. Why would she want to frame me? I mean, I've never done anything to her, dude. This stone guard sounds pretty sincere and he seems trustworthy. So I'll have to find out what... Oh, okay, that's a different thing. Let's see, what about this? I'm kind of scared to show him this card. Wait, why am I scared to show the card? So, about this picture card. Have you ever seen this before? Nope, never saw it before in my life, dude. I don't think he's lying. Or is he? Then again, he looked like he just guessed just now. Maybe I'm seeing things. Interesting. Looks like that is related to something. Maybe I should try out the psych lock right here. Here we go! Let's try these psych locks out! Count them! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5! It's gonna be interesting. His secret, everybody. We're going to learn his secret. A pizza is a... What is a pizza? A slice of lies. Now, let's hear what the secret of yours is. By the way, to everybody, is the sloth thing okay on me, or do I need to push it down a bit? Because right now, this is where it's resting. Because I have the headphones on the inside this time. It's a bit more comfortable this way. I'm just wondering if this looks better. I don't know. What if Mr. Kurita had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude, I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Salute feels good, yeah, okay, thanks. Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Kurita, especially on that night. You paid close attention. But how, though? Let's see. How did he pay close attention unless I don't have what I need? I don't have the things yet? Alright. I feel like I don't have everything yet. So I feel like I should try listening to Miss Andrews now. If I come back. There we go. Let's hear Miss Andrews. The badge solves everything. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour. Wait, the guards let her carry in that book? That can be used as a weapon. Paper cuts, everybody, paper cuts. But there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight. Me? I thought your client was Matt. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. She can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Kurita had on Mr. On Guard. Let's talk. Do you know this badge? I'm about to ask you about this. I told you, I hate people. Gotcha. I'd like to ask you about Matt On Guard if you don't mind. The book is secretly a bomb. Oh no! Get down, Mr. Sloth! Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean... You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. On Guard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival? That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing. Are you sure about that? About Miss Celestine Pax. I had finally put her death behind me. And now I'm lying. It's all come back to the surface. I'm sorry. Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back, and to burn it. You wanted to burn it, but why? I didn't want to spread it I don't want it to spread just like another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid. The suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. On Guard? That's simple, because he's the killer. Duh. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police? But there had to be another way. The police are excellent at doing their job, so they figure it out, right? Yes, they're so good that they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death. Oof. Miss Andrews? Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please tell me why you did what you did. Revenge. Huh? Did you just say something just now? Oh boy. One luck! Everybody, this will be easy! Imagine it was 5, like... I don't think I can do that. You're not my lord, to be honest, you're more like my enemy. But... I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say, revenge. So all we gotta do is say, hey, you said revenge, and she goes, ah, glasses! Let's break that one lock, everybody. Count them. 1, 2. -1 is 1. Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder? I've already told you countless times it's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Creeper? Oh, man. So we back in the mine. Oh, my goodness. Oh, yeah. Can I just say a little secret right now? I am working on a Minecraft solo hardcore series. Whenever that will come out, that's a secret. Only my Patreon patrons can see it right now for early access. Sellout Sloth, yeah! Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? But what an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. Miss Andrews, a woman who lives by being dependent on other people, there is something or someone in her past that will make her take revenge. I should have something this time, though, that will make her take revenge. It could be the attempted suicide report. There is something or someone in her past that will make her take revenge. I mean, I would choose Celeste. There is something or someone in her past that will make her take revenge. Yeah, okay, that was easy. Celeste. There is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge, and that is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all of this have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have some relation to Miss Impact and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between them? Hey Jackie, welcome to the stream. What's going on with you? I hope you're having a wonderful day, night, wherever you are. Let's see. It can't be the Gossip Land one. That's Juan Carrete, or Celeste and Matt. I don't think I have anything for that either, do I? Yeah, I don't think I have anything for that. Let's see. Suicide note, shock from the suicide, strangulation. I don't think I have it. I really think I don't have it at this time. I have it, you think? But how can I explain the relation, though? I don't even know what the relation could be, though. You think so, too? Alright, just let me try to think about it. Oh, here it is. It says right here. Was Carreta's manager and fiance. I just gotta present her again. Wait, what? That didn't work? It says it in my thing. It says it right there. How did that not work out? What? That should have worked between Celeste and Matt. Oh, the relation between Celeste and Matt? I'm an idiot. Celeste and Matt. Oh my goodness. So that did not work out so well. I was reading it incorrectly, but let's see. Between Celeste and Matt, how can that work? I'm trying to think right now. Juan Carrete, Celeste Impacts. I don't think I have it though, that's the thing. I'm looking all over. Yeah, I don't have it. I need to continue looking, don't I? Great, I got nothing. Oh, Mr. Wright, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Mr. Powers! What happened? Why are you here? You see, I got roped into this somehow. What? And now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial. So the decisive witness is Mr. Powers? I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here. Oh. They said my face and whole self in general look suspicious or something. Oh, well, I guess I can see how they thought you look suspicious. I mean, what kind of guy wears a bow tie? I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime? Poor Mr. Powers. But have you seen my badge, though? I really owe you one. Oh, we already talked about that. Okay, never mind. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you gonna talk about? I really don't know yet. But it sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me. You saw something important? What was it? Oh, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said. Who do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about? I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me. He's got it right! Hey, Yu-Gi-Oh! 6, Rodrigo, what's going on? By the way, Rodrigo, did you check out the new post I left? Hope you like it. Why'd I say it that way? Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright. Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I? Phoenix, is that all you really have for friends? You checked the post, and you comment, and you liked, and you subscribed, and you favored, and you did, and you clicked the bell. This is going to do a lot of damage to Matt, you know, because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going. But what is he really like? Well, let's see. Matt's always been kind of a player with women. He would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself. What? That's unforgivable though. But no, Rodrigo, there's another post though. Not the one from earlier, there's another one right now, you mean. Unless you did check that out. But anyway, let me continue on though. I should not stop the stream for that. Didn't mean to offend you, but you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over me. One person who wouldn't swoon over him? His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews. Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Oh, Pixel, why didn't you comment and like? Okay, how about this? I'll do this right now. +1 like, comment, subscribe. There you go. Hope that helps. Oh, you see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I mean, celebrities in their world have this dazzling sort of image, right? A dazzling sort of image, but aren't you a part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers? No, I'm more of a hairy, sweaty, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I get to hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen. Well, that's true. Oh, hey, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide? You mean Miss Impacts? We heard something about how her wedding was cancelled. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day about that mysterious death. Hey, Mr. Wright, why don't you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead. Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity. Goodness, he wants to talk about suicide? Hey, so have you heard about this? Celeste left a suicide note. And they say that Juan went and hid it. We heard about that in court today. But there wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note. Well, this is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note. Something bad for Juan, that is. Something bad for Mr. Kurita? Why do you figure so? Well, before she died, Celeste talked with a few of her friends. And she said it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man. A truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Kurita by that? Well, there's no one else who fits the bill, right? And that will be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note. I see. Well, that's some good info, thank you. You're welcome. Mr. Ungard and Ms. Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. There are still things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. My phone! Hey, that's the Steel Samurai theme song, isn't it? I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous. Yeah, I know. Moshi Moshi. We're in trouble now, pal! I'll be back at the office real soon! Wait, what's wrong? Something really unexpected just happened! Mr. Edgeworth, Edgeworth? Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal! I don't know what's going on anymore! It's no good! Hello? He got cut off! What's going on, Mr. Nick? Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away. Then we should hurry back! I'm scared to go back. What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together! Maybe you'll be good news. Somehow, I doubt that. Oh no, Edgeworth, Gumshoe, what's going on? He fell. What's taking so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go. Well, what happened? We got him. We know who bought that spy camera. Wait, this quickly? At day? It's like 11 p.m. right now. Why is it still daytime? And this bear is the one who bought it. The bear? I figured it out, pal. I figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera. But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured? Shh, Pearls. He's thinking. Go on. There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime. Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in their room? Matt on guard. And this is when Phoenix dropped his badge and said, I give up. Oh, that's a dead bug on my napkin. I was wondering what was that on my computer. Huh? Matt on guard, your client, that's who, pal. And here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Oh boy. Are you sure you heard right? That the person who bought this bear was... I heard from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. I can barely read this. It's all blurry. What's with this 144p image quality? This is supposed to be HD, right? It's for $3,800, pal? That's an exact match to the price of that stuffed bear. A receipt? That's all you have? Hey, just like that glass lamp from the first game. Oh yes, this very expensive glass lamp. Thanks to the shards, we found the real killer. Nah, it's not just a receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me, I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. On Guard. I mean, the clerk even got Mr. On Guard's autograph out of it, pal. So I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. On Guard himself. My sight is failing me. This can't be. Oh goodness! I was really focused. That thing scared me. Thank you, Rodrigo, for subbing for 25 months. 2+ years! 2+ years! 2+ years! I really appreciate the support, man. I really do. Love it. So what about the camera we found? Huh, that was a dead end, pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. But for now, I guess I can give these back to you for you to file away in evidence. Yay! Guys! I got the stuffed bear back. The only thing that really matters. The bear. I know you don't want to give up, pal. Yes, we got the bear. This is what happens. He just gives us the bear. He's like this. This is him right now. Just watch closely, everybody. So yeah, pal, I gotta give you the stuff back. Here's the camera, the transmitter. Here's the bear. Here's the bear, Phoenix. Take the bear. Oh, thank you. I'll take this bear right now. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll take this to court. Objection. Here's the bear. And that's what happens when Phoenix gets the bear. That's what happens. I never thought, I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Corrida's room was mad on guard. Yeah, I got the Snorlax beanbag from Cyber Monday last year. It was like half off, and I thought, heck, I want a Snorlax in my room, why not? Phoenix Wright is strong. Yes, he is. He's been carrying everybody. Why would Mr. On Guard do something like this? Also, how's Phoenix holding all these things? His hair. You didn't know his hair is like a freaking portal to another realm or something? It's like, oh yeah, let me put this away in evidence. That's it. It's in his hair. I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Corrida in one of their rendezvous. I bet it's not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera. Are you gonna see him? Mr. On Guard, I mean. Yes. I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we will find out next. I'm scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. She's 8! She's 8 and she's suffering so much. Mad On Guard, what in the world have you done though? Stuffed bear, I'll just put it in my hair. Yeah, it just goes in like Kirby inhales enemies. And that's just it. It's all gone. It's all gone in there. Alright, let's go talk to Mr. On Guard. You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. How can you say that? It's daytime. I think it's time you told me the truth. Relax, don't you know that ignorance is blissy? But if you really want to know, let's talk. Phoenix for Smash then? I mean, Phoenix is in Marvel vs. Capcom 3, so why not? If he turns out to be the 4th or the 5th fighter in the DLC, I would be ecstatic. It's past 10 in the day. It's time difference. That's what's going on. Alright, everybody. Let's try again. Magatama time! Alright, Matt, first question. Why is it daytime outside? It's 10 p.m. Now, let's hear what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Corrida had been successful in his plan? What would he have disclosed? I told you before, dude. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Final Smash is an objection, but it works like it does in the anime. It just blows them away, right? Like, objection! Ah! Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I'm blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on. I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me. Huh? I know you paid close attention to Mr. Corrida, especially on that night. Da 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 da! Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? Nani? Just ask Matt why is it daytime and all the locks break. Matt's the reason why it's still daytime. Refreshing like a spring breeze on daytime. And then sent the images to the camera took with the transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was this camera you're talking about hidden? In the bear, of course. The spy camera was hidden in his bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Oh, we got one broken, just one. I guess one had a few of these kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was... You? Mr. On Guard, you're a bear, right? I don't think I've ever met Mr. Bear before, dude. Aw, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. On Guard. You caused animal abuse. If I didn't know how you work in court, I'd think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Well, do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here is proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. I could use the receipt. There we go, it works. I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. On Guard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to the department store all the time, okay? This $3,800? This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Ugh. Elephant hair. Is that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not? Dude, you should have said that earlier. Matt, we're calling Peter. Woo! So can I ask you one thing? Yeah? You're my lawyer, right, dude? So if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that? Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you. Sounds more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Hey, let's stop talking about this, okay? No, not yet. I haven't asked you why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential. So, what are you gonna do now? I'm gonna find out what I want to know, because I must. The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filled it in secret is... The reason you hid this camera in Mr. Kurita's room and filmed it in secret is... I could do this, the rendezvous. The rendezvous. Adrian Andrews? There was a rumor going around that Miss Andrews and Mr. Kurita were having secret meetings. They were googly eyes at each other. You who was keeping tabs on Mr. Kurita, you were going to reveal this as a fact and turn it into a scandal, isn't that right? Dude, you can be such a moron. Huh? Oh man, Mr. Lawyer, dude, that kind of scandal, that's the good stuff. That's what we in the industry call juicy. The good stuff? Juicy? You know what else is juicy? Snapple time. I'm not sponsored anyway at all. Ah, cool. Googling eye each other? How does that work? They just stare at each other and they shake their eyeballs like they do in the anime. Like the anime shaky eyes, like I'll never make that sound again. Look, we can get publicity without spending a penny with that kind of stuff. I mean, if people stop paying attention to us, then it'd be the end, dude. Too bad that wasn't your intention. What are you talking about? I wish your reason for spying was something so innocent, but it wasn't. Publicity. Gotta go for that publicity, everybody. You didn't spy on Mr. Kurita because of Miss Andrews. Then there's only one reason I can think of for you to do such a thing. The real reason you set up that camera in Mr. Kurita's room was... Let's see. What was it though? The real reason he set it up... Let's see, it could be the death, it could be the photo. No, it's not the photo though. The real reason... The suicide note, probably. Dang, it's not the suicide note. The comedy channel for free, though? The real reason you set up the camera. I only have one chance left. Yes, I would love a hint. If anybody's got a hint, please let me know. I only have one chance left, and I got this far. Just a hinty. If I can get a little hinty, and if I get it wrong, I'll scream. Well, I try to think about it. The real reason. What's the real reason, though? It could be... The Cyclops. Maybe he was trying to catch a murderer. I can't save in the middle of these things. Let's see. The real reason he set up was running at the time of the murder, probably to catch the murderer. Wait, could it be the... Wait. The card! To catch the killer! What is this card? Don't mind me just observing, Prince. I gotcha, Prince. Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you? Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know some shady scumbag like him? If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. I can't afford to make any more mistakes now. Mr. On Guard, I know why you know Mr. the Killer. It's because you're a hero of justice. You're a star. More of a client, right? Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew. You knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how? How would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Carita. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is you, Matt On Guard! And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. Wait. Is he... I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. On Guard, you really did hire... Hold on a sec, I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Hey, Matt On Guard from the future? Hey, Matt On Guard from the past? What's going on? Where are these flies coming from? There's like a fly every 10 minutes in here. What the hey? Get in that fly trap. Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Wait, it's all Whoa! Holy heck! Where did he get that juice glass from? Where did the juice come from? He's like, I'm gonna set this juice glass right here, and I'm gonna wait till the right time. Alright, it's been 30 days. Drink up. Oh, goodness. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt On Guard. Holy heck, I was not expecting the scratches on his eye, though. It's brandy? Snapple brandy, I gotcha. Oh, goodness, he's creepy as heck, though. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much info as you have. You really? So you are Shelly the Killer's client? You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian was quite brave herself, trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care is about that one is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? Alright, I'm gonna stop with the voice before I throw out my voice. You're lying. What a terrible... It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Like, how this isn't really orange juice. Some delicious looking orange juice, though. But why? Why did you hide the video camera and... A weakling soon believes the word of others, just like that pathetic Adrian. He knew about Miss Andrews' secret? But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone. Least of all assassins. What? Oh, come on, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deeds over their heads. It's brandy, but it's never mentioned in the English version. I mean, just like how it's tomato juice instead of wine, right? I wonder, what was the actual drink instead of orange tomato juice? I'm pretty sure that might have been brandy as well. Dark brandy, light brandy, 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 branded brandy. Brandy, branded brandy. Brandy. Oh, red wine. You mean tomato juice, Prince, okay? At least it's not hot sauce. Grape juice is standard wine. I mean, say that to a lot of 4Kids anime and they change all the beers into juice. No, you mean ketchup. There you go, ketchup. Yeah. Oh. Get over here, you silly fly. Why are you buzzing in front of Matt on guard? He will kill you, fly. Yes, that's where the video comes in. It's got his face and the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. That's right, that video is my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up and I can. And good enough of an answer for you, little girl? But no, about the hot sauce thing. I'm gonna talk about this hot sauce thing real quick. In the dub episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX, if you watch the dub, there's one episode where they changed all the sake, which is a Japanese branded drink, into hot sauce. So people were getting drunk off hot sauce. The Koala Boy's father. Yes! Prince knows! Hot sauce! They were drinking hot sauce! The cat was drinking hot sauce! His monsters were all drunk on hot sauce. Prince knows everything. Prince knows about my heart too, but no way he's getting that though. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? This is all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Kurita had been able to give it, then Mr. On Guard's secret would've... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know. It's at times like these where you need a really specific reaction image. Because the sun is a grown-up and it can stay up, that's why. The sun can stay up because it's a grown-up. And then the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Kurita ended up dead. Do you like sloths? Do you like games? Do you like wine jokes? Throws wine at the sloth in the back. I need to make a new channel trailer, don't I? I need a new channel trailer. By the way, Mr. On Guard, time to stretch. Alright, everybody. I want you to stretch with me. 1, 2, stretch, and that's it. Thank you for stretching with me. You can stretch with me or you can't. Oh man, that feels really good though. Oh, thank goodness. Wine jokes? I don't like a lot of complaining. Let me tell you something, I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me. Matt On Guard. Man, you saw Pearl, right? She was about to throw down. If she had earrings, she would say, Phoenix, hold my earrings. Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed Juan Kurita, and you answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey now, you're a rock star. I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that the killer guy, right? All I'm guilty of is taking a cat nap in my room. You killed Mr. Kurita! I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. Aw, but too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You could always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Aw, but you can't you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mr. Maya, you wouldn't want to test the killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. He's right though, a defense lawyer cannot badmouth his client. But can I just say, hey, the killer, he's got evidence of you. That's breaking the contract, right? Now, I'll hire you, the killer, to kill my client. Oh no, he's dead. Phoenix, the mob boss. Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it all my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. That's such a cliche phrase. Once said something just like that if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know how well things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. I'm gonna sleep under the desk. Maya, what am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to do? And now you finally found it. Whoa. Did Edgeworth know this whole time? The starting line of this case. Edgeworth, I've been standing right behind you for the past 30 minutes. How did you not notice me? Let's return to the precinct. He stood in the same pose the whole time. Okay, let's go to the precinct. Ugh, I'm so mad. Okay, we're back. Ugh. Edgeworth has met Shelly the killer face to face? And lived? Edgeworth is a man who has stolen my heart many times. Well, Wright, what are you gonna do? Are you going to kill the killer? Yes. No! We can't do that. That's right. He's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? Edgeworth, why is it still day? I don't know. That's not something I can answer for you. There you go, Alex. He responded to you. You said, Edgeworth, why is it still day? That's not something he can answer for you. Mr. Edgeworth. Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in the court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. Mad on guard. That man is really... Ugh. It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Isn't that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? But what exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Yes, Phoenix, you do that every time. Legal fact, prosecutors aren't allowed to help defense attorneys in any way. But I learned about law from Ace Attorney, which means I have a law degree in my head. It's like Googling for a law degree. I just print it out, and it says, Pixel good at law. Pixel good at law. I just imagine a sloth in a suit, just with a piece of paper like, Sloth, good at law. I'm a lawyer, everybody. Hold on, I can do that right now. I can do that right now. Just let me get something right now. This is my degree, everybody. This is my degree. I got my degree, everybody. I went to school and I got my degree. It says, my degree that I'm good at law. I'm a defense attorney now because I'm good at law, everybody. If I block the camera, you can see the void right behind me. But yes, you see? I'm good at law. Gonna need the sloth law emote. Very believable. So what is a sloth law emote? Is it a sloth that just points up? An objection sloth? Hey Jave or Jave, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. Isn't that exactly how you have fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's... Where's the stamp? Objection. That's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. CB, if you want to make that, go ahead. Go do what you like. I really have to put like an art gallery or something. Or just make a Sloth Law t-shirt. Yes, Sloth at Law. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Chain Chomp, is this game really epic? What's epic about it? Tell me one thing epic about this game, and I will believe you. Right, would you get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone? Oh, I want to save something right now. You want to save someone? Yes, I'll save right now. That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say? That's... The fact that this case is determined to be the best game in the entire series. Funny. This case is crazy so far. You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. Why fight, though? People like you and Franziska von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict for a man I clearly known to be guilty. Franziska, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed? You're so petty! I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you're mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless. What? I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. Oh, and you get to see the case where Von Karma got a penalty and why he got the penalty in investigations too. Well, that seems like a far away thing now. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of the story. Uh-oh, somebody's beeping. Too bad you can't play it. Unless I get the Japanese import, learn Japanese, and talk in Japanese the whole time. I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time. I can't tell your power level. Tell me, please, why are you holding Maya hostage for Mr. On Guard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer? Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He is my client. Don't toy with me! A man who hires an assassin is just as much as a killer of himself. I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am. Yeah. This is what I like to call my aftercare. What the heck's an aftercare? My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and it is a part of an assassin's duty. An assassin's duty? We were unlucky this time and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to do to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end. What is your name? I believe I told you once before, however. You did, but my name is The Killer. Shelly the Killer. You're Shelly the Killer? Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a The Killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain, Maya! It will be my duty as an assassin to see to it she receives a nice long nap. Did I figure out this pun? Shelly the Killer? Shelly the Killer. Is it because this card is a shell? Shell. Unless I'm missing something else. Shelly the Killer. And oh, Shirley the Killer. What? That's the pun? Shirley the... Oh my goodness, that's a silly pun. I love it. Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace this signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome. We just found out where he is. Oh, poor Pearls. I don't know what to say. Edgeworth, did you hear that? At the end of that transmission, Phoenix made a cat sound. Phoenix was like, wait, Edgeworth, did you hear that? Meow. It sounded like that. Oh, it sounded like a cat. A cat? It can't be. That cat. Can it? What is it? I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. The fight has only just begun. Yeah. Shu ratted him out. That cat. I love that cat. Hurry. I gotta go to the hotel lobby. And then I gotta go to the living room. Open up. Shelly the Killer. Shu. Why is it still day outside? It's like 12 a.m. It's like midnight right now. Maya. Please answer us, Mystic Maya. We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. I can't believe it. That butler. All this time he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they have worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. We gotta there's this bear. Hey, bear. Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. But there are a lot of cuts in it for some reason. Wait, didn't we see this bear before? Oh wait, Maya saw this bear. A bear? Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Kurita? Why would something like this be here? I would have gotten away with it if it weren't for that meowing cat. It's just a cat that yodels. Right, look down. There's a little pet door installed here. I'm sure that's for Shu. Do you think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. My head! Ah, my head! Ah, my head! Ah, there's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this, Wright. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals and a VCR. Check inside the desk. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If we're lucky, it will have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. If Phoenix used his head, his spiky hair would get stuck on the first strike. I just imagine them using Phoenix as a battering ram. One strike, boom! He's just stuck there like, guys, I'm stuck to the door, can you get me out? And then when you try to remove Phoenix from the door is still stuck on his head. You just took out the door. The tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found. No. But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. Oh, do we gotta search around though? Is there another room? The wine cellar, the juice cellar. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now, we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. I feel like the worst person in the world right now. Pearls is sad. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. This picture frame. This looks like a picture of Miss Impact. With love, Celeste. Miss Impact, you mean? Yes, Mr. Kurita's former manager. Why would a picture of Miss Impact be here in Mr. On Guard's mansion? And why does it say with love? This might be a clue. Oh, I know a clue exactly for. What's wrong, Pearls? Please let me see that picture frame. What's so special about the frame? On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mystic Maya, she left us a message. Nani? I thought you'd come. I thought you'd come. I knew you would. Now listen up. You'd better get On Guard a guilty sentence, okay? If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left. But why did I write all of this, though? Pearly, you're there too, right? Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's got to watch out for the helpless lunk. Why did I write all of this, though? I should write more important things. That's it for now, Nick. I guess I'll talk to you later. Basically, she went like this, though. This is how she wrote. This is the whole picture frame right here. Hello, Nick. I've been enjoying burgers a lot. I think that I don't have a lot of room for this, but I'm writing in big letters and I don't know what else to write. ... Pearly, are you doing alright? I hope that Shu the cat has been fed, but if you haven't been feeding him, I'll never forgive you again. I hope that Gumshoe really got a new job because they pay him in peanuts. He can't afford the ramen today, so he's starving. Oops, I ran out of room. Good night, everybody. Maya. P.S. I found more room, but I'm about to be taken away by the killer. Okay, goodbye for real this time. Oh wait, never mind. Looks like he's getting some snacks first. Now we're leaving. Goodbye forever and ever. I'll see you in the next game, everybody. And then she writes on top of it, and now... There's literally a case where you have to prove Gumshoe wrong by showing him how poor he is. No, not that's mean. It's like Maya. Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Tosses it into the room as she's being dragged out. Whoops! We've searched the house and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes? As far as clues goes, I think this is all about I'm going to get. But I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Don't worry, we got the answer for that though. We got the answer for that. Miss Andrews Psychlock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, then I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. To blow this case wide open and expose the truth. This game is all about being mean. This case is about being mean. We got Miss Andrews arrested. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. What time is it? It's like 2 a.m. right now, isn't it? And it's still day. Good evening. You mean good morning? What's wrong? You look ill. I haven't slept for about 50 hours. I have come to remove your Psycholock. Psycholock? I want to know, and you will tell me your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. Okay. Oh, I gotta present it. Whoops, here we go. Let's get that secret out of you. Just one lock. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. On Guard for the murder? I've already told you countless times, it's because I thought Matt was the killer. No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. On Guard. Charge ready, Royal Assistant. Miss Andrews, you may think I didn't hear it, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge. So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for. There is something or someone in her past that will make her take revenge. Miss Impacts. Celeste, there is only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And you know what else is revenge? Creeper. Oh man, and that is Miss Impact's suicide. What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager. On top of that, the one who hit a suicide note was also Juan. What does this all have to do with Matt? You're right. You haven't mentioned him yet. But for you to hate Mr. On Guard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impacts and her suicide. Can you explain to me this relation between Celeste and Matt? You mean this? This is a photo of Miss Impact, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impax's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's alright. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Ungar's mansion. And after all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Poor Andrews. Poor Adrian Andrews. But my life is filled up. Yay! And now it's quiet. Celeste. She was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out. Because Mr. Kurita didn't want to get married to her anymore, right? Yes. Because of Matt. Because of Mr. Ungard? What do you mean? I think I can see where this is going. Celeste. She was Matt's manager a long time ago. She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why. With love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used. Toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that. Which is why Celeste, in her kindness, moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that is where she met Juan. She seemed really happy with him. Even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Matt were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then, it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened. But then why did Mr. Kurita have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all. It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth onto Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most. Poor Miss Impax. That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind. And in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds. And so that she would never again be hurt by Matt, she chose to die. And then when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note. But why would he do that? It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge. There's that word again. You always hated that every case is a murder case? It wouldn't be a Phoenix Wright game if someone's not dead every time. Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. So they're rivals, but in the worst way possible. It led to people hating each other, it led to people dying. Like, what the heck? These people are horrible. I know all about it because I heard it from Juan. It was so I could find out all about this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they? Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murderer was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. I had even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note, and that's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was gonna bring them to my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed the one's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation, or with what I know now. Sheesh, this gets crazy dark and whatnot. Like, what the heck is going on? This is insanity. This just goes on and on and on. But yeah, everybody, we're gonna end it here for tonight. I will continue this on Saturday or Sunday so we can have more time to finish this. So hopefully when I stream this on Saturday or Sunday, we will finish this once and for all. So instead of 2 hours, I do want to have more than 2 hours, which is why I'm gonna save it for the weekend. So hopefully we'll finish the trials and other stuff on the weekend. Until the next stream, everybody, I will stream on... the next stream is on Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Hope to see you then, everybody. Adios. And thanks for all the support, everybody. Really appreciate it. Peace.